Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got some videos from YouTube Shorts. Again, TikTok just melts my brain. And the app really sucks. I hate it. So this is some YouTube Shorts, but Passport Bros. More reasons why you need to leave. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
An Ohio woman has been labeled self-centered after divorcing her husband because she felt his brain aneurysm turned him into a different person. People say I abandoned him, deserted him when he needed us most. All was going swimmingly until 2015, when Matthias suffered a nearly fatal brain aneurysm, a bulging blood vessel in the brain, while at his electrical engineering job. The imperiled fellow was subsequently rushed to the hospital where surgeons had to remove part of the patient's skull because his brain wouldn't fit inside his head. However, her joy soon fizzled after she noticed that her husband seemed to have undergone a drastic personality change following the ordeal. Realizing that she didn't have enough time and energy to devote to both, the stretched thin gal eventually decided to pull the plug on their marriage. He's lost the ability to express emotion, so it wasn't a very emotional conversation when I told him I wanted a divorce.
Damn. I just don't see the value in it. All right, sell it to me.
Like I said, I don't blame you guys for not wanting to date women in the West. Like, they cannot go through these types of ordeals and still come out wanting to still stay with their husbands. Where I've seen plenty of men that still take care of their wives, after major accidents and after they're bedridden permanently and things like that. That's how sad things are for men in the West.
I'm on a park bench thinking to myself, hey, isn't this easy?
Isn't this easy? Woo, just made it home, didn't hit a single curve for the millionth time in a row. Hey, isn't this easy? So what you're telling me is you've had a rough day and you want to be left alone, don't want to talk to anyone, and don't want to hear about my problems. Okay. Hey, isn't this easy? Yeah, it sure was hot outside today, 120 degrees to be exact. But you know what? I didn't bitch about it, and I just cleaned the yard. Hey, isn't this easy? Well, shit happens. It's out of my control, nothing I can do about it. Life goes on, won't let it bother me. Hey, isn't this easy?
Kendra G, my girl lied and said that I am our child's father, but I'm not. He is 6 years old already, and he has a bond with myself and my family.
Shout out to
but I am done. My family wants me to stay around as an active father because they love my fake son. I do too, but I can't be financially responsible for a child that is not mine. Am I wrong? What should I do?
Brother, you ain't wrong.
You are shaking.
I know.
I feel your nervousness from here. Are you okay?
Yes.
Mr. Benning, you are not the father.
Look how devastated this man is. This is something that women will never, ever go through. They will never know how this feels. Ever. And for them to just talk shit on men for not taking care of their child or whatever it is, that when it's not even their child, get the fuck out of here.
All right, quick thing, guys. So I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos about these females bashing passport bros. Let me give y'all a little bit of knowledge, okay? In the Muslim community, we've been doing this for years.
Yep.
Okay?
Same thing with the Asian
literally
community.
years. And if you want to look at divorce rates, if you want to look at everything that comes to keeping a family together, the East, guess what? They typically stay together. That's why whenever Easterners come over to the West, they have this family mentality, okay? That's probably why these men want to go over there, because they've had enough of you guys, you strong, independent boss bitches that are over here in the West, and y'all don't want to give these guys what they need, the support that they need for a good marriage, for a good household. So of course they're going to go over there. It's nothing new. It's just that now the white boys and the black boys are getting on board with what the brown boys have been doing for ages now. So get that out of your head, okay? It's nothing new. So if you aren't being chosen, if you're not a pick-me, maybe become a pick-me.
Ooh! Shout outs to our Muslim brothers.
Y'all think that these women in these other countries are less than smart, and they're very smart. They're using you. dummy.
Weren't you the women that were saying that they were uneducated and impoverished? Where did this all come from now?
You think you're getting over on them and they're getting over on you. And we love to.
Sure. Now you say shit like this because men are leaving.
When I took my first trip to Cartagena, I was like, it's Miami.
Yes.
Pretty
it
much.
is. Pretty
It's
much.
pretty much Miami.
Pretty much. This is Latin America, Miami.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
And I saw Colombia being cheaper,
Mhm.
you know, more economical. And so I'm
Sure.
like, this totally makes sense. Medellin was my favorite city.
Okay. Okay.
And Cali was right behind it.
Okay.
And so, because at first I heard a lot of brothers talk about Cartagena,
Mm-hmm.
but I never really wanted to come here. And I heard a lot of good stories.
Wow.
Yeah, and for that reason, I was like, oh, it's crowded. You know, so many people talking about it, it's crowded.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to come. And so when I came, I fell in love with the culture.
Right.
Because it's rich. It reminds me kind of New Orleans in some sense. When you go in the Wall City and you see the architecture.
Oh,
it reminds you of being in the French Quarter.
It reminds you of being in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Open up your minds, men, especially the young boys out there. Like, you don't know what's out there until you actually go out there and experience everything yourself, see everything yourself, you know, eat everything yourself. Food is different. Women are different. Culture is different. It's nice. It's nice.
The top 3 reasons why you should leave America. Number 1, there are parts of the world that are much more affordable to be in than America. Take this villa, for example. I'm literally paying half for this villa.
This guy is a huge YouTuber. So, and him just promoting moving abroad and living out abroad.
Of what I would be paying in my hometown for a studio apartment. Where I'm from isn't New York. It's not Miami. It's in the Intermountain West in the middle of nowhere. Let your dollar go farther. Reason number 2 is that you'll leave your safety nets behind. As men, something that we're lacking in the modern world is a male rite of initiation. We don't put young men in a position where we put them out into the world to go and experience something new and something dangerous. It will make you more tenacious, more resilient. It will make you stronger. Reason number 3, America is severely mentally ill. You see how crazy the media has made everyone. Everyone's angry, everyone's upset, everyone is divided on every single issue.
He has it wrong.
Filipina P asked a question one time. She said that, it wasn't really a question so much. She didn't think that it was a good idea for Americans coming over there to think that they're going to lose weight over there because a lot of times you don't eat much vegetables. And, rice and meat is pretty much what they eat, and a lot of bread too. But they don't serve a lot of vegetables in their homes. But the thing is, what the P doesn't really get is right now in America, I mean, if I go to buy a salad, it's going to cost me 10 or 15 bucks.
Yep.
When I'm in the Philippines, I can eat salad for $2 anywhere I want.
That's a big difference.
And that makes a big deal in your weight. I usually lose about 15 pounds every time I go.
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to Filipina P, but yeah, he ain't wrong. Salad over here is ridiculous. Healthy food over here is quite ridiculously expensive, and it's not grown or taken care of the way it is over in other countries. So that was some good chow, he's right. Food over here is so expensive. I was speaking to a woman from Japan, and she was just telling me how Yoshinoya bowls over there are like $3. And Yoshinoya bowls over here is like 12, 13 bucks. And it's not as healthy because our beef isn't as healthy as Japanese beef. So please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. Let's catch you guys next time. It's chow time.